Freddie, and my portfolio manager, Jim's on as well.
Good afternoon.
Hello, this is Rob. Hey.
How are you today, Rob?
Good. Yourself?
Yeah, so far so good. Been busy summer and start to the fall for us, but appreciate you taking the time today.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. Happy to answer any questions I can for you.
Sure. So, yes, look, we're very interested in the solar space. Obviously the growth for yourself, Sunrun, and a number of others has been really remarkable. The trends in the residential sector are very favorable, and we think continue to be even after the roll off of any tax credits. So we're very interested in making an investment in yourselves. We really wanted to get on the call today to just understand the structure, because there's a lot of moving parts in terms of securitization, where risk sits, basically how cash flows through both the company, the securitizations, the contracts, assumptions built into those contracts, kind of all of those things. So that's kind of what we're hoping to come away with a better understanding of. So I don't know if it's maybe easier for you to walk us through, or for us to just kind of jump around with questions. Up to you.
Yeah, good question. And there are a lot of moving parts. I guess let me kind of try and start off, and then you guys just jump in with questions as I start going through it.
Sure.
Sounds great.
So if you think about the easiest part to understand is wherever we sell the systems to customers, because we basically recognize the revenue up front, the cost up front, generate a margin, away you go. So that part's pretty self-explanatory. The customers are keeping any tax attributes, all that kinds of stuff. And for us, we don't hold any of the loan paper. We work with partners. So if the customer's taking out a loan to buy the system, we work with a Mosaic or a Loan Pal or other third-party providers. So for us, it really is just a cash transaction. The part more that you were talking about is more like 85% of our business, which is the PPAs and leases, where we own the system.
Just a quick thing, maybe to just kind of quickly jump in on that 20% of the business. So you effectively go out, you find a customer, and then you refer the customer to the credit provider, and that's why would you do that versus the other 80% of your business? How does that work? How's it priced? Do you have a residual piece, all that stuff?
Yeah. I mean, so if we're selling, and I'm not using actual numbers here, but just to give you the idea.
Sure.
If you were buying a system from us, knock on your door, you're interested, you want to buy the system, we are doing the underwriting for, and we'll use Mosaic. We'll say Mosaic's going to be the loan provider. We know the criteria they're looking for, so we'll run the credit check and all those kinds of stuff, collect all the data Mosaic needs to be able to underwrite your loan. So we're acting as Mosaic's front person for that part. I'm selling you the system, at $4 a watt, so that's the loan you're going to be taking out from Mosaic. It cost me $3 a watt to build, so I'm, netting that buck my balance sheet. And the reason why we don't want to we haven't underwritten the loans today is it comes with a lot of regulatory issues. We'd have to have state licenses in all the markets we want to do it in. That'd be additional work. And the volume just, we've looked at it, the deals we're able to get from our providers, it just hasn't made enough sense for us to hold our own paper at this point. We'd rather just take the cash margin and be done with it.
Mm-hmm.
is really the quick and dirty on it. I mean, we have looked at it. We do think that someday we might